Okay, so I am going to try my best to show y'all how to do the parties from beginning to end. Since I'm using my phone to video this, I will not be able to use my phone to show y'all how I do my parties on my phone. So I'm going to try and use Facebook and show you on there. But I set up everything on my Facebook app on my phone because it's easier to do everything that way. Because I save all of my pictures are on my phone. So if you do most of your stuff on your computer, then obviously your computer is going to be better. But if you do majority of things on your phone, sorry, I had a message pop up. On your phone, then your phone would be the best option. So the first thing that you would need to do is to make a photo album that says virtual parties or however you want to call your album. Mine says virtual parties. And then you'll want to go in to Jana. I know that I have added you into a party that I've done before. Anyone else who wants to be added into a party that I've done before, then let me know. Brittany, you also have access to one because you had your own party. So you have access to that. So Jenny, both Jennies, if y'all want to be added into a group that I have done a party for, let me know and I will get you added to one, and then you can use the format that I have there. So what you're going to want to do is go in to the party that I had invited you to. And you're going to go in and you're going to want to save all of the photos and all of the graphics into your virtual party album. Then, after that, you're going to want to find a host or a hostess. Once you find your host or hostess, then you will need to create a group. We're not going to do an event. It's an actual group, because when you do it as a group, you can schedule your posts instead of having to do them all at whatever time you plan on doing it, which is nice because you can set up all of your posts to happen when they're supposed to within like 30 minutes and then not have to worry about hopping on the party to post. Especially if you have something going on that night or whatever, you're not able to post it like that. As long as you're hopping on and checking for messages and responding to comments and messages, then you don't have to be on the party page all night. Let me show you. I'm going to show you on my laptop how to create a group. I'm sure y'all know how to do this, but I'm just going to show you just in case. I'm going to move this. I'm sorry if it's like very wobbly or whatever. So here is my Facebook page. I don't know if you can see that very well. There is a plus sign right there. I don't know if you can see that, but you'll hit plus. Or if you're on your phone, then you'll go into groups on your phone and then hit create. So then you're just going to go, so like here on your laptop, you'll hit group. So you're going to create a group. The first thing you're going to do is you are going to put in your group name. What I do for my group name is I take the person's name who is the hostess. So let's just say Brandy. And I'd put Brandy's Pomifera Facebook party. Or Brandy's Pomifera party, I think is what I put. I don't put Facebook. I just put Brandy's Pomifera party. And then you'll put your welcome to the party picture that you will have saved already into your virtual parties album. Put that there. And then you'll just click next. And then you'll just continue creating this. You'll want to add your first member that you're going to add is going to be the hostess. So let's say I was the hostess, so then I would go in and I would add Brandy Dacus. And then you would want to put in the info, you'll just put a fun way to come together and learn about Pomifera and then help Brandy earns some points towards products. So you'll put that in the information or about or description. I can't remember what it actually says. And then you'll message your hostess and say, okay, your group is ready. All you have to do is invite people. And then they'll start inviting people. Typically, I do my parties on Friday nights. So I will create the group on a Wednesday. And then that way the hostess has enough time to like invite people. And then her people will like get on, like accept the invitation or whatever. And then on Thursday, I will post like you'll see it on the parties page. If you go into the party that you're invited to and you click on, hang on. Let me go to one of my parties. Let me show you this real quick. I gotta get out of this group thing. I'm not really good with using my laptop on here. So it may take me a minute. Okay, here's my most recent one. Okay, so if you go in, it's going to be different on your phone, but if you go in and you'll see how it says new activity right here? You want to do that when you're going in. You want to hit recent post. You want to sort it by recent post, because that way when you are scrolling down and trying to find what goes next, everything's in the order that it was posted. So on the day before the party, I will post a picture of the hostess. So I'll just go on like her Facebook page and I'll just pick a cute picture of them. And then, so like here I have, Jillian's picture is posted. See there? And then and then you'll go into the party, you'll copy what is in there for that post, and then you'll paste it. Make sure you change the person's name. This is Jillian. So let's say I copied and pasted this from Hope's party, because that was my last party that I had was Hope's. And I made sure that this said Jillian and not Hope. So you just have to make sure that you're changing the person's name. And this says the party doesn't start until tomorrow, but let's go ahead and earn some entries into the giveaway. And so that's what I post the day before. And then the day of, I post a picture of myself and, of course, my husband. And then I tell a little bit about myself and Pomifera. And then I post the schedule, the party schedule, and all of that. And then you can follow this guideline of when you will post your things. And in order to do that, to schedule out your post, all you have to do is you go, hang on, let me get up here. I'm going to get all the way back up. I'm sorry. So you'll go like you're going to post, and then it'll ask, see, this is not the same as what, I don't know how to do it on here. Anyway, surely most of you will be doing it on your phone. Fine, that's the easiest way. But on your phone, whenever you go on your Facebook app and you go to post something, it's going to have, you'll see a little bitty box underneath, like it'll say like grayed out, it'll say Jillian or Brandy's Pomifera party, and then right underneath that it says scheduled. So you click on that scheduled thing, and then you can set your time for when you want those things to post. So the first thing is at 8 o'clock, and it's talking about Pomifera. So you schedule that for 8 o'clock, save it, go into your pictures. Well, then you'll go to the party that you were invited to from me, find that first post, copy the wording, and then you'll go to the post, and then you'll schedule it, and then you will paste the wording, and then you'll add a photo, and then you'll find that photo that goes with that post, and then you're going to tag your friends. So when you tag friends, you're going to tag everyone that comes up that she has invited to her party so far. So you'll tag all of them and then hit post, and then it'll be scheduled for 8 o'clock to post about the CEOs of Pomifera. The next post is at 8:05. What is Pomifera oil? So then you'll do the same thing. You go to that party you were invited to, copy the wording, go to the post, schedule, put in 8:05, save, and then you're going to paste the wording and then put the picture in there from your album that goes with that post, and then tag all the friends. Hit save or post or whatever. You do that for everything. So what I typically like to do is I just go back and forth and then just copy, paste, add photo, tag friends, post. Then go back to the last party I did, recent post, go to that next one, and just keep doing it. It takes about 30 minutes to get all that in, and then it's done. It'll post for you when it's post to post, and you don't have to worry about it. So during the party, when the party's going on, of course, people are going to be commenting, probably asking questions. Like, you want to make sure that you respond to everyone who says something. Just kind of like, for an example, I had someone say, one of the posts ask what their skin is like, and then it gives them some options. So I would go to the one who had the emoji, which means like everything about their skin. They have fine line and wrinkles, they have age spots, all that kind of stuff. And I just said, oh girl, Pomifera will change your life. So, just say something to them. Just be personable and relatable and talk to them. Help them feel like they are being involved in the party and that you're there and you care about them and their skin. Then after it's all over, then you're going to give them time. I like to give them overnight to comment and everything. And I say that I announce on my parties, I have been saying 10 o'clock, but I've been changing it and saying, okay, I'll give y'all more time. Mostly because I'm not I wasn't ready and didn't have the winner announced for the free shipping yet. But then I go through and I write down everyone's name that had commented on the post that says comment below for an entry. And I write everyone's name down that did that, and then I tally up. So here's an example from Jillian's party. So I wrote down their name, tallied up how many times that they responded, and then I put it I went to Google and I Googled a random name picker, or a name picker is what I put. And then I do the wheel of names, and I put their name in there however many times that they had entries. And then let that spin, let it pick my winner, and then I take a screenshot of that and I post it in my party. Say congratulations, tag the person in it who won the free shipping, and then I post my one about, and you'll see this in the party. You'll see where it says, okay, now it's time to order. When you get ready to order, blah 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 blah, and it says all this stuff underneath it. So you'll post that. Then you'll start messaging everyone. You'll go to the members in the party, and then you'll start messaging them. You'll send them a message. And basically what I say is, thank you so much for joining us. Hope you had fun and learned a lot about Pomifera. And then I'll say, now it's time to order and help Brandy earn some points towards her product. And then you'll say, typically I say, what do you have your eye on, or are you still unsure? Let me know what your concerns are, and I will give you some recommendations. And then I send that to everyone. I copy the first message that I send out, and then I paste it to everyone else. And then once they start coming in with the orders, what you're going to do, you're going to need whoever the hostess is. So like Jillian, when she said she would be a hostess, when I created her party, I asked her what her password was for her customer account, because you're going to put in all the orders in the customer account of that hostess. So Jillian told me her password, and I wrote it down. I went to my back office to my customers, and I wrote down her member ID number, because that's how I would log in. I write in her member ID number and then her password. And then let's say Hannah just bought some hair oil for Jillian's party. So I went in, I asked, so whenever they start coming in with orders, you need their mailing address and their email address. So when Hannah sent me, hey, can I get the 2-ounce hair oil? I said, absolutely. Give me your mailing address and email address and I will send you a total. She gives me all that. So I'm in Jillian's customer account. I go, hit hair, hit the 2-ounce hair oil, add to cart, check out. So when I'm ready to check out, it'll come to like the name of the person and the shipping. You have to make sure that you change the name. I don't want to send it to Jillian. This is not to Jillian. This is Hannah's. But it's going under Jillian's customer account because Jillian is getting the customer reward points. Does that make sense? Hope it does. So then I put in Hannah's name where Jillian's name was. Put in her last name. I put in her Hannah's mailing address. I put in Hannah's email address. And then I hit checkout. Then I asked them, here is your total. So her total, 34, your total is $34.58. How would you like to pay? Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, or a debit, credit card over the phone. And then they tell you, and then if they choose Venmo, Cash App, or PayPal, you give them your information so they can send that to you. And then you will just pay with it yourself I use my own PayPal because it will be coming to me. And then if they choose to do a debit or credit card over the phone, then you get that information, type it in there as a debit credit card, and then that's that. And that's it, basically. And then you want to make sure that you follow up. So wait like a week, and then you want to go back to the party page, and you want to post in there and say, hey, just want to make sure everyone received their products. Let me know if you have not received it yet. And then they'll let you know. And then that way you can kind of keep up with who got their products, and you can kind of message them and say, hey, I just wanted to check and see how you were liking your products, and just do an update with them. And then I'll ask, well, now that you know what it's like to be a guest for a party, would you like to have a Facebook party of your own and try to earn some products yourself? And then if they say yes, then you schedule it and then you go for it. If they don't, then that's fine. And then after all the orders are in, then you will let your customer know, or not your customer, let your hostess know, okay, all your orders are done. You can now go and use your points that you have from your party to help purchase products. And then, if the person that is doing a party for you does not have a customer account yet, this is what I do. I create a customer account for them. I'll say, do you mind if I create you a customer account? Don't just do it without asking them, because they may not want a customer account. Most people are going to say, sure. And I will create one for them. So what I would do is just put their password as their first name in all lowercase. And that's it. And I'll be like, okay, I created you an account. Here is of course you have to have their mailing address and their email and their phone number and all that. Get all that information from them. Put it in their customer account. And then you can tell them you should be getting an email with your member ID, and your password is, and then Brandy in all in all lowercase letters. And that way they know how to access their account, and let them know that they are free to change their password after their party, because you want to be able to have access to their account during their party, because you have to put in the orders. Anyway, that's everything. So let me know if you have any questions. I hope this was helpful. I hope you took notes. If not, then you can watch this again. Okay, I'm under 20 minutes. I was hoping to be under 20 minutes, and I did. So happy partying, y'all. I'm going to tell you, it's such a good thing to do. That's how I've been able to do so well the past couple of months and hit over $2,000 is from Facebook parties. So do it. Bulk orders, Facebook parties. Golden. Let's all get active by the 5th.